Hello, this is Star Television on Channel 21. Welcome to the National News Bulletin. I am Leone, and first we have a look at the top stories. Sierra Leone's First Lady, Madam Fatima Bio, has officially launched the Hill Station Central Markets, constructed by the Honorable Benjamin Turay of Constituency 128.
Benji, I want to say thank you because you opened my eye for see the things the way I not seen at the constituency.
The Ministry of Health and Sanitation has benefited from various laboratory testing kits donated by the World Health Organization in collaboration with the government of South Korea and the United Nations Humanitarian Response Depot, aimed at supporting COVID-19 testing in the country.
As a country, it is critical that we keep our incident as low as has been reported. But it is a great time for the public to also appreciate that a lot of work was done by all parties for us to be in this position now.
The Freetown City Council has officially launched the ronabola TV series, which depicts the differences between the COVID-19 and the Ebola virus disease, whilst reinforcing key messages for COVID-19 prevention, including the importance of social distancing and wearing of face mask.
Is part of Council's efforts to support the fight against COVID. We're really conscious that as case numbers have gone down, people are getting more comfortable.
The Kabala Secondary School has emerged winner of the Inter-Secondary School Quiz competition organized by the management of Rokel Commercial Bank, edging their opponent Loma Secondary School with a marginal difference of 39 points, whilst Loma Secondary School scored 11 points.
Those vital areas in the growth and development of the economy and the generations to come that will help to make Sierra Leone a better and better country.
Opponent Loma Company has officially launched its overseas money transfer, aimed at enabling customers receive money from abroad directly into their Orange Money wallet.
Use the money for whatever you want to do. You can take the money, pay for your DSTV, buy Star, or you can even cash the money out from any Orange Money agent.
And in sports, Sierra Leone national team Leone Stars moved up to 116th from 120th in November 26 FIFA ranking after an impressive performance against the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the 2022 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. And all these making the headlines. Let's get you the details now. The Hill Station Central Market, constructed by the Honorable Member of Parliament for Constituency 128, Benjamin Turay, has been officially launched by the First Lady, Madam Fatima Bio, at the Washcar Hilltop Ground Hill Station in Freetown on Saturday, 28th November. Judge Elliot Sam was there and he files in this report.
While accountability and inclusiveness of community are often considered key determinants of economic performance, in this vein, the newly market constructed by the Honorable Member of Parliament of Constituency 128, Honorable Benjamin Turay, has on Saturday, 28 November 2020, officially launched by Her Excellency Madam Fatima Bio, First Lady, Republic of Sierra Leone, at the Washcar Hilltop Community Hill Station in Freetown. While handing over the site plan of the market, the Honorable Minister of Lands, Dr. Dennis Sandi, said that he is very pleased with the cooperation of the Honorable Member of Parliament towards land issue in his constituency, and also called on all and sundry to follow suit in order to acquire land in the country.
The government today are on a very important assignment here. This is a complete example of what we stand for under the Pampa Bio-led New Direction Administration. We own Pampa now for the good of the majority of the people of this country. But we have no regrets about it. And as far as I continue for remain as Minister of Lands, I've always done the right thing for the good of the people of this country and for the advancement of the aspirations of the cause. I don't kind of several times with the honorable member of parliament, Mr. Benjamin Turay, who of course I'm a brother. We have worked extensively. And I'm happy with the cooperation that we get from Honorable Benji. I don't get the mandate say we will put a team together, not to identify the remaining government land and hill station and put it to good use. That is it.
While addressing his constituents, the Honorable Member of Parliament, Honorable Benjamin Turay, stated that during the campaign, he promised the people of the Hill Station community that if he is elected, he will construct a well-modernized market for them. And as part of the talk-and-do government of His Excellency, President Dr. H.E Madam Bio, he has fulfilled his part of the promise and called on all and sundry to take good care of the market.
So as people speak and don't say, when time come follow the campaign for do the game with the candidate, but now power party and development business. When time come for politics, we can't play the politics. Now we want to make salon be a brand new salon. We want to see salon, we compare salon to other countries. And it takes with MPs and ministers for support what the government in office, or give it small, and like how Minister said, this is an example. We never meet in our office for take and put in our pocket. Any MPs who won't meet you now for development, make sure say they can't do it or they say they can do. It's really not easy. But with the tower.
Giving a keynote address and also cutting the tape of the market, Her Excellency Madam Fatima Bio thanked the Honorable Member of Parliament for making her proud and also for taking developmental strive in the constituency. She also called on the community members to take good care of the market and also support the Honorable in order for them to have more goodies in the constituency.
Benji, I want to say thank you because you opened my eye for see the things the way I not seen at the constituency. You talk about the people them where I see a different kind of people them. When you say constituency 128, the first thing where they can in your mind where that one is natural. Any side where president sit down, they expect say that president then he forget that area there. That one then the natural thing. And then 10 day, we all know say the former president na he been there na the presidential lodge na be in term. So I tell Benji, I say Benji, this way I get for triangle small because I not say possibly anytime where you did, as long as you did do good, that place there for able for embrace you, then for able to celebrate you. But then cut story short, we all know what thing happened. Benji not only be member of parliament in the last year, 2 months. 1 year, 2 months, now you don't in a parliament. Now in 1 year, 2 months, you don't build this, and I know so many other things the way they do. They don't want for Tinapnaya for begin the talk, but this constituency now one of the constituencies and where Benji they try for build a vocational school where we make by the grace of God, we young man them and we young woman them, they go get place for go learn something. This constituency. Now the same constituency this way I want for Una know, inshallah next year, me and Benji will build 100-bed hospital and 34. We will transform the 34 hospital for make sure say the people that will live in this constituency here, they will be proud of them hospital, and then Sierra Leone also will be proud of the military hospital in this country.
For Star News in Freetown, I am George Elliott Sam reporting.
The World Health Organization, together with the government of South Korea and United Nations Humanitarian Response Depot, has donated various laboratory testing kits to the Ministry of Health and Sanitation aimed at supporting COVID-19 testing in the country. Admire Samai reports.
Handing over the laboratory commodities to the Ministry of Health and Sanitation, representative from the World Health Organization, Stephen Shongui, said COVID-19 globally picture over 60.2 million cases and 1.4 million deaths. which in Africa regions, 1.5 cases have been reported since the epidemic started, and 33,000 deaths occur. He further stated that the World Health Organization is committed to the continued support to the government, Ministry of Health and Sanitation, COVID-19 response team, and collaborating with the various partners in their efforts to contain the COVID-19.
Present very briefly the COVID-19 situation. Globally, cumulatively, there are over 60 million cases of COVID-19, and there are 1.4 million deaths. In the African region, 1.5 million cases have been reported since the epidemic started, and 33,000 deaths have occurred. In Sierra Leone, as of 26 November 2020, there were 2,409 confirmed COVID-19 cases and 74 deaths. Indeed, as the Chief Medical Officer has indicated, the situation is stable and under control. Great pleasure and utmost honor, Honorable Minister, that WHO hands over these laboratory items on behalf of WHO, the UNHRD, and the government of South Korea. WHO is committed to continue supporting the government, the Ministry of Health and Sanitation in the COVID-19 response. We are committed to working with all collaborating partners in the efforts to contain the COVID-19 pandemic. Thank you, Honorable Minister.
The Chief Medical Officer, Ministry of Health and Sanitation, Dr. Amara Jambai, thanked and appreciated the World Health Organization and its partners, which as a country, they are happy for benefiting from the containment items that will be used in a laboratory. He explains more.
To continue the good work of informing the communities, to adhere to the communication strategies that the ministry and the response mechanism is putting out, so that we do not bump again into another episode as we have seen in other countries around the world. We want to say thank you to WHO for passing this on behalf of the UN humanitarian organization. We will receive in good faith and of course make sure it is used for its intended purpose. My function is to make a very small speech, so do not hesitate. Thank you and God bless you.
The Minister of Health and Sanitation, Honorable Alpha Tijanwoye, while making his statement, said, as a country, it is critical that they keep the incident as low as it has been reporting. And it is a great time for the public to appreciate that a lot of work done by all parties for them to be in this position. A further on behalf of the government of Sierra Leone, thanked WHO and its partners for their good gesture towards the country.
The antibodies are the test. Those with IgM that are positive would then be rechecked using the PCRs before they would get home. As a country, it is critical that we keep our incidents as low as has been reported. But it is a great time for the public to also appreciate that a lot of work was done by all parties for us to be in this position now. The initial political commitment to ensure that the advocacy was stepped up for every Sierra Leonean to comply with all the social interventions that were required was critical. I think our level of preparedness with regards to training of staff, with regards to getting laboratories ready for this work, have been most helpful for us to be at this stage as of now.
For Star TV News, I am Admaya Samai reporting.
The Freetown City Council has launched the ronabola TV series. Now, this campaign is supported by Idris Elba and his production company, Green Door Pictures. partnering with Goal Sierra Leone and Eminence Africa. The mini-series depicts the differences between the COVID-19 and the Ebola virus disease, whilst reinforcing key messages for COVID-19 prevention, including the importance of social distancing and wearing of face mask. Moses Ojo Kamara has more.
Rona and Bula is a mini-series that will encourage community engagement towards stopping the spread of COVID-19. The campaign is supported by Idris Elba and his production company, Green Up Pictures, partnering with Eminence Africa to produce 8 short COVID-19 information videos. During the launch of the mini-series, Miata French, DICOVAX coordinator Western Area, in a statement said, they are grateful for the launch because their work has been made much easier with the intervention of the Freetown City Council. Even though Freetown was the epicenter of the virus, but a lot has been done in recording low cases over a couple of weeks.
What we have in terms of the public engagement, the community sensitization, the bulk of it has been down to City Council. So let us, yes, we did that we can. So we can say that there are cities and there are cities. And for the rest of the country, we have other cities, but I think Freetown is unique and we all will appreciate that. And because of that, it's only City Council that will do a project that will serve not only Freetown, but I believe that if this is going on radio and television, it's going to be for the entire country. So congratulations to the Council for that. I know that NACOVAC is going to be deeply appreciative of this because it's going to help them a lot in terms of the sensitization that we want to do because it's going countrywide and everybody will benefit from that.
While making a statement, Executive Director Eminence Africa Entertainment, Sarah Solomon, implied that Rona and Bula mini-series reflects the core values of our company. She further expressed gratitude for being a part of behavior change messages that are geared towards impacting the lives of people in a positive manner that will inevitably serve humanity.
We're pretty much very open to collaborations like this, collaborations that would touch lives, collaborations that would bring change and development to our country. And the Rona and Bula project is not really far from that, and we are grateful to be a part of it. We're grateful for the collaboration with Freetown City Council, Green Door and Goal.
Goal's Country Director Gashon McConan maintained that the partnership between Goal and the Freetown City Council in the launch of Rona and Bula reflects the agency's commitment to humanity and aiding to curtail the spread of COVID-19, not just in Sierra Leone, but the world to protect the most vulnerable.
We greatly look forward to our continued partnership in the future as we continue together building on our strengths to progress on innovative ways to reach communities here in Sierra Leone. Goal has a long-term commitment in Sierra Leone and will continue to complement and support the government of Sierra Leone's National Development Plan in collaboration with all key stakeholders at all levels. Indeed, this campaign reflects Goal's commitment not only here in Sierra Leone, but globally to stop the spread of COVID-19 and to help reach those who are most vulnerable with life-saving interventions.
The mayor of Freetown, Yvonne Akisoya, while speaking to this medium, revealed that the series will be aired on all major TV and radio stations. She highlighted that a 2-month engagement was done with Ward Committee members in getting to this point.
It is part of Council's efforts to support the fight against COVID. We're really conscious that as case numbers have gone down, people are getting more comfortable, and there's a tendency for people to forget that we still need to be vigilant because COVID is still here. And Christmas is coming, and we know that there will be people coming into the country. So we're launching the Bula and Rona TV series to help get the message out in a really interesting and creative way. So Bula is short for Ebola, and Rona is short for Corona. So it's a conversation between these two characters where Bula is telling Rona some of the things that he remembers during the Ebola outbreak and giving her some guidance about how to make sure she catches people and gets them sick. But at the same time, the underlying messages are all about how we protect ourselves. So it's a 5-week series. It's going to be 5 episodes, each of them running for a week. On all the TV stations, but it's also going to be played on radio. And the great thing about it is each episode is only 3 minutes long. So it's short enough to actually have on WhatsApp as well. So as we keep going and this outbreak, this pandemic continues around the world, it's just a way for FCC to add to the work we've already been doing.
Madam Sawyer concluded on the note of appreciation to development partners in aiding the Transform Freetown plan. According to Mayor Ivonaki Sawyer, the journey to transform Freetown continues. For Star News in Freetown, I am Moses Oju Kamara.
And we're still watching the news bulletin here on Star TV. Now, the Kabala Secondary School has emerged winner of the Inter-Secondary School Quiz Competition organized by the management of Rokel Commercial Bank, edging their opponent, Loma Secondary School, with a marginal differences of 39 points, whilst Loma Secondary School scored 11 points. The Inter-Secondary School Quiz Competition competed amongst 4 schools from the Township of Kabala. According to the Director of Media and Public Relations Unit, Judge Spilsbury Williams, it's aimed at deepening knowledge on financial inclusion and financial awareness among students in that part of the country. Abdul Rahman Kamara was there, and he has more in this report.
As of effort to promote the Free Quality Education Initiative as a government flagship program, the management of Rokel Commercial Bank has on Saturday concludes an inter-secondary school quiz competition for 4 schools in the Township of Kabala, with Kabala Secondary School emerged winners of the competition. In a welcome address, the branch manager RC Bank, Falaba District, Michaela McCauley, said it's been a perennial undertaking by the bank as part of their financial inclusion drive to organize such quiz competition and attributed it to the development of human capital.
Representatives of the various schools, I mean the teachers or vice principal or principal, I greet you all very well. I want to take this opportunity on behalf of management and staff of Rokel Commercial Bank, Sierra Leone Limited, and on behalf of the Kabala branch, and on my personal behalf, to welcome you to this annual quiz competition. I want to thank you all for honoring our invitation, and I want to say we are very much proud of you, and we will continue to keep up with the good relationship that we have already built for the past years. This competition is meant for education. It's not a win or loss. At Rokel Commercial Bank, we don't have losers, we don't have winners. We are all winners. So I want to raise your indulgence to participate very well. Of course, those of audiences, I pray that you will support your school in a very unique way. You will behave yourselves as students because you are the future leaders of tomorrow. And I want to assure you, and I will assure you again, that this competition is going to be free and fair. Thank you very much. Of course, we want to thank God Almighty for having successfully completed this very, very important occasion, the quiz competition that is being organized by Rokel Commercial Bank for Kabala.
The Director of Media Unit and PR, Rokel Commercial Bank, George Spilsbury Williams, commended participants and described their outputs as impressive and called on other participants of the quiz competition not to despair but remain steadfast in their academic work. He noted that the aim of the quiz exercise is to broaden the student's horizon in terms of their cognitive ability towards the growth and development of their academic career.
Developing those vital areas in the growth and development of the economy and the generations to come that will help to make Sierra Leone a better and better country. And so Rokel is focused in its corporate social responsibility, and we will continue to look at areas where we can think of support to the government and support to our nation. I want to thank you all, and we continue to ask our special guests to sit and be refreshed as we celebrate with the students. Thank you very much.
The team lead of the Kabala Secondary School, Ansu Kande, attributed their winning due to their teamwork and the level of preparedness ahead of the final and committed their winning to the entire school. The runners-up congratulated their counterpart and commended their resilience and described.
I feel very delighted to be part of this all-important activity organized by the Rokel Commercial Banks. So with sincere thanks and appreciation, I want to extend it to the Rokel Commercial Bank for such an initiative. It's very much necessary to organize such competitions for us. A lot of times we have been segregated for being part of the north and south or the remote areas in Sierra Leone. But yet, Rokel Commercial Bank thought it fit to include us in their competitions. It's very much necessary and we really do appreciate. As a school, we have been in the leading figure to ensure that we prove our academic performance to be of its very best. So once again, I want to thank Rokel Commercial Bank for such an executive and Sukande Kabala Secondary School.
Adding that the outcome of the quiz final will surely not dampen their spirit, but rather use the occasion to improve on their mistakes. 4 schools participated in the quiz competition, with Kabala Secondary School emerged as winner, while Loma Secondary School emerged as runners-up. Abdul Rahman Kamara reporting.
Orange Mobile Company has officially launched its overseas money transfer. Now, according to the Chief Executive Officer, Aminata Kani Balde, the overseas money transfer will enable customers receive money from abroad directly into their Orange Money wallet. Wilton John has more.
One of the leading telecommunication companies in Sierra Leone, Orange Mobile Company, has officially launched overseas money at their headquarters. According to the Chief Executive Officer, Orange Money, Benjamin Turay, said this product is very important. Overseas money is a service that enables active Orange Money customers to receive money from international destinations via Western Union, B&B, Small World, Omex Group, Yawil, and many other directly to their Orange Money wallet. David Mansari explained more to Star TV News about the importance of these products.
This product that we call overseas money, first let me explain what it simply means. It simply means somebody from overseas, means your relatives or your friends can now send money to you and it comes directly into your phone. And the reason why this is very important for all of us, the first thing is that it brings ease in the process of money transfer. Before today, you can attest to the fact that even when your relatives send money to you from overseas, you as the recipient will have to go through some hassles. Either you go to any cashing point, Western Union cashing point, or you go to a bank, or you go to a foreign exchange bureau to collect the money. And now the challenge with that process is that you need to move from point A to B, you need to incur some transportation costs, and most times you go to this place and they tell you, oh, the code is wrong, or the code is not correct. So what we are trying to do here is to eliminate all that hassle. Now, you sit in your bedroom and the money comes directly into your phone. All you need to do is use the money for whatever you want to do. You can take the money, pay for your DSTV, buy a star, or you can even cash the money out from any Orange Money agent. It's that simple. So that's where we're bringing in the lives of our customers. We're making their life easy. We're making them have a better experience, and this is something I think the customers will so much welcome. And the other important thing is, even from a macroeconomic point of view, this helps to bring into context in totality the level of remittances that comes into Sierra Leone. Now, the regulators or those in authority will now have a clear picture of all the funds that flow into the country, because it's coming through Orange Money, be able to have a better picture of what is being transferred. And even for customers or people who do not have access to say a bank account, this is an opportune time for them to own an Orange Money account or Orange Money wallet, and their relatives can easily send money into that wallet, and they can keep their money in the wallet or do bank to wallet to transfer it to any bank.
He said the sender of the overseas money will have to choose to send to the mobile wallet of the recipient at the point of sending the money. Customer can receive as low as 50,000 leones and as high as 50 million leones daily. SMS notifications will be sent to the customer detailing the transaction details. According to one of the agents, said this product is very important. more especially for those who are residing in overseas, to get an easier contact with their loved ones in various parts of the world. He encouraged Orange customers to make good use of these products.
My name is Alfred Berry, originally from Guinea, and I am the CEO of BNB Transfer. So BNB Transfer is a Canadian company that started back in 2014. But when we started that company, one thing we had in mind was first the two countries that we are really related to, Sierra Leone and Guinea. Now over the years, we partnered up with a lot of companies that you can see there, Omnex, small one. And then part of my job also was going around the US and Canada, working with those agents and understanding what they're really looking for.
The Orange Overseas Money was officially launched by the Chief Executive Officer of Orange Mobile Company in Sierra Leone, Aminata Khan Injai. For Star TV News in Freetown, I am Ilton John reporting.
Finally, to round up a news bulletin, let's see what's happening in the sporting world. As Sierra Leone national team Leone Stars moved up to 116th from 120th in the November 26 FIFA ranking after an impressive performance against the Super Eagles of Nigeria in the 2022 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Well, the sports correspondent again has more.
Good day everyone, welcome for today's sporting news. The Sierra Leone national team Leone Stars has been ranked 116 in the latest FIFA ranking after a better performance against Nigeria in the AFCON qualifiers. Here is the report by Isabella Stanley.
The Sierra Leone of Leone Stars move up to 16th from 120 in November 26 FIFA ranking announced. John Keisterman stepped up to 4th place in the grading released by the football world's governing body, FIFA, after their impressive showing against the Super Eagles of Nigeria in March 3 and 4 of the 2022 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. Sierra Leone has been rewarded, coming from 4 goals down to the level things at the Samuel Sobimodia Stadium in Benin City, as viewed as one of the best comebacks in African football in recent years. The Super Eagles were unable to avenge the result of both teams, played to a barren draw in Freetown in the rematch. In Africa, Sierra Leone now rated as the 29th best after proving tough against one of the African top scorer nations. Meanwhile, AFCON qualifying Group L opponents, the Super Eagles, dropped 3 places to 35th from 32 position, while Benin static at 83 and Lesotho at 143 in the latest FIFA World Ranking released. The Super Eagles, who failed to defeat Sierra Leone on November 13th and 17th, stayed as the 4th best team in Africa despite poor showing during the period reviewed. Senegal maintained the top ranking team on the continent at number 21 in the world, followed by Tunisia 26, Algeria 30, Nigeria 32, and Morocco 39. Belgium, France, Brazil, England, Portugal, Spain, Argentina, Uruguay, Mexico, Italy, making the top 10 on the FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking. The next FIFA Coca-Cola World Ranking will be published on the 10th December 2020. For Star TV Sports, I am Isabella Stanley.
Congratulations to the technical team headed by John Keister and the rest of Leone Stars players for a better performance they demonstrated against Nigeria, more especially away in Benin City. Sad news within football, Poupa Diop, Senegalese international, has died at the age of 42. He was part of the team who played in the 2002 World Cup when they defeated France. Here is the report.
Former Senegal, Fulham and Portsmouth midfielder Papa Diop has died aged 42. Diop made 129 appearances in the Premier League and also had spells in England with West Ham United and Birmingham City. He played for Senegal at 2002 World Cup, scoring the winner in the tournament's opening game. At his city, beat France 1-0. Once a World Cup hero, always a World Cup hero, FIFA posted on social media. A post on Fulham's Twitter account said the club was devastated and using Diop's nickname adding, "Rest well, wardrobe." Senegal reached the quarterfinals of the 2002 World Cup, with Diop going up to score twice more in the 3-3 group stage draw with Uruguay. He also featured at 4 African Cup of Nations tournaments, including when Senegal were runners-up in 2002. He retired in 2013. win. Diop helped Portsmouth, who were managed by Henry Redknapp at the time, win the FA Cup in 2008. He was such a wonderful character, Redknapp told BBC Radio 5 Live. He was fantastic for me, a great character, always happy and always had a good smile on his face. He was a giant of a man. He had no aggression in him. He looked aggressive on the pitch. My thoughts are with all his families. For Star TV Sports, I am Isabella Stanley.
May his blessed soul rest in perfect peace. At the age of 42, he is no more. Lionel Messi, Argentina-born, has paid a tribute to Diego Maradona after he scored the fourth goal of his team over the weekend against Osasuna in the Spanish La Liga. Diego Maradona died at the age of 60 after a short illness. Here's the report.
Lionel Messi paid tribute to the late Diego Maradona after scoring in Barcelona for 4-0 La Liga win over Osasuna on Sunday. Forward Messi 33 unveiled the Newell's Old Boys shirt, one of Argentina's great Maradona former clubs, after his side's fourth goal. The Argentine also looked to the screen showing Maradona's picture at the no cap and raised both hands in the air. Martins Brinswaiter, Antonio Griezmann and Philippe Coutinho also scored. Ronald Koeman's side had managed just one win in their previous 6 Spanish top-flight games. Maradona, one of the greatest players of all times, died on Wednesday at the age of 60. Messi was also on the book of Argentine's team, Newell's Old Boys, as a youngster before joining Barcelona. Maradona's playing career included a spell at Barcelona. After scoring, Messi lifted a shot to reveal a red and black replica kit of his hometown club. It was a number 10 shirt, which Maradona wore during his brief spell at the Rosario side in 1993. Barcelona has paid tribute before kickoff to Maradona, who played for the Catalan club from 1982 to 1984, hanging a framed signed shirt of his above the presidential box. Players held a minute's silence in front of the old Barcelona shirt bearing the number 10. For Star TV Sports, I am Isabella Stanley.
So a tribute paid by Lionel Messi, Argentina-born, to Diego Maradona. May his blessed soul continue to rest in perfect peace. That's all for sports. For today's news.
That's all we have for you in a National News Bulletin file. Thank you so very much for watching. I am Leone. Do stay with us if you can.